Good evening, Patriots, and welcome to a very special night. You are tuned in to the Conservative Viewpoint, and tonight we are celebrating our final Throwback Thursday Christmas edition of the year. I am your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. Can you believe it? Here we are, deep into December, and I'm looking at the calendar wondering, where the hell did 2025 go to? Feels like just yesterday that we were ringing in the new year, and now we're standing on the doorstep of the 250th anniversary of this great nation. Time is flying, but as they say, time flies when you're busy taking back the country. We have an incredible show lined up for you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about the Freedom 250 announcement. The President Trump launched the official website of our 250th anniversary of this country. It's more than just a countdown to July 4th, 2026. It's a call to action for every citizen to rediscover our history. From the Boston Tea Party to the rugged self-reliance that made us the envy of the world. We'll dive into how the initiative is partnering up with places like Hillsdale College to make sure that our kids actually learn the real story of America. And speaking of history, have you seen what's happening at the White House? The Presidential Walk of Fame just got a major update. And let's just say the trolling is at an all-time high. From replacing Joe Biden's portrait with an auto pen to those brutally honest plaques describing the unaffordable care or the Unaffordable Care Act under Obama, the 47th president is making sure that the record is set straight for every dignitary who walks those halls. We'll break down the captions and the media meltdown that followed. But before we get into the heavy lifting, we're going to do what we do best on Thursday. Right after the news update, we're traveling back in time to the Christmases long ago. Back when things were a little simpler, the light seemed a little brighter, and the spirit of the season wasn't buried under a mountain of debt or political correctness. So grab your eggnog, settle in by the fire, and let's have some fun before the Christmas season melts away. We got all this and so much more coming up right now. Remember, Christmas is coming. The spirit of 1776 is alive, and tonight we're keeping it jolly. You've tuned in to the Conservative Viewpoint. So let's get this party started. The show begins now. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Throwback Thursday. Isn't it awesome? The last Throwback Thursday Christmas edition of the year. Yes, sir, Bob. That is a fact, guys. So we're going to knock it off at the end of the night with some great videos we got planned, and it'll just set us up for Tuesday's Holly Jolly Christmas celebration. Oh, yes, sir, Bob. Let me tell you what, it's going to be great. Let's get off the start. Let's get moving with this so we have time for our videos. We got Rumble over here. We got Gregory Allen Carnes Jr. over there right now, kicking it off. It's actually Greg Carnes Jr. over in Rumble. Don't forget to get over there and Rumble. Find his page. Follow him. Don't forget that. Hi, Gregory. We got Facebook. We got YouTube. We got Twitch. We got X. And Cat Attack is right there. She is. It was not bad, Cat Attack. I'm hungry as hell, and that's not good. But tomorrow will be it. I will be too drowsy to do a show tomorrow. So, guys, you won't be seeing me until Monday. That's for sure. So, all right, let's get over here. Let's get up to the Getter Gang right up here. See who's off top of the charts. Sean Justice is starting us off tonight. Hi, Sean. Shell. Hi, Shell. Texas John. Let's keep on going down through here. Mr. Joe Public, what's happening, guys? Conrad, how is everyone tonight? Let's keep going down through here. Make sure I hit everybody. Don't want to forget anybody, that's for sure. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. It's awesome. There's Kat. K3 Kat, right there she is. That's right. They're awesome. Right there, Shell. All right. And that won't be just for Christmas. I love those things. I'll keep them up. I love Grinch. You know, I know that. Hey, let's shoot over here to the Wimpkin Warriors and find out. We got Lee starting us off tonight. What up, Lee? Texas Jeff. Wow, there's Texas Jeff. Ho, 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 Texas Jeff. Look at that. Welcome, Jeff. Ain't seen Jeff for a while. Kurt from the Bayou. There's the man right there. He is. Got to love the Bayou. Up, Rock. Rock is here. Our own Rock. Justice right there. He is. Charles, how you doing, Charles? Colin from Scotland. There he is. Right there. He is. The man's in himself. Right there. Guys, welcome to the show. Pat is here, guys. Did you see that? Pat, did y'all see that? Yes, y'all did, because I see hi, Pat's in there. Hi, Pat. Gotta love when Pat comes in there. Hey, John M's over here now. What's going on, guys? We're shooting down through this list right here. We got a good old Texas Tammy. There she is. Texas Tammy. Everybody's rocking it tonight. Yes, sir, Bob. Guys, we're going to get through these articles real quick because I got some great videos you guys are not going to want to miss. Emotional narration 128 from Kick. Well, give me the viewers emotional and we'll talk about it later. So we're going to get started off right now with a little ditty called My Only Son from Green Frog Labs. Take a look.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child. So tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. I give you my only son. Sleep in silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child.
That was beautiful Green Frog Labs. It kind of fit in right with the last Christmas Throwback Thursday of the year right there. Thank you for that, Green Frog Labs. That was beautiful rendition right there. All right, guys, let's throw it out here right now. Y'all hear about Kennedy Center? The board voted unanimously to rename the Kennedy Center to Trump Kennedy Center. Oh, yeah, that's gotta hurt the liberals, right? Oh, you know it. They're crying in their panties. Oh, yeah, that you gotta love that, right? I love it. I saw that we had to mention that today. But hey, from last night's speech of Donald Trump, we got every TV network except for Fox News refused to show a key component of Trump's primetime address. And we're talking ABC, NBC, CBS, all the fake news media did not show the slides for one reason. The graphs did not come with a clear sourcing information. He is the source, you dumb son of a bitches. Oh, yeah. This is what they claimed not to show part of his speech last night. So this is so pathetic. Hey, Mark. Mark's over here, guys. Mark from the UK. Right there he is. Yes, the Kennedy Center is going to be awesome. Trump Kennedy Center now. Great. Two great presidents. You got to love it. But yes, you got the pathetic ass fake news media still playing their games. The FCC should just pull their license, every single one of them. It's as simple as that. All right, here we go. Trump did launch the massive Freedom 250 website today. It's freedom250.org. Check it out. Here we go. I'll let you hear it yourself right here.
In my campaign for president, I pledged to give America the most spectacular birthday party the world has ever seen for America's 250th anniversary on July 4th next year. Already we've had big celebrations to commemorate the 250th birthdays of the Army, the Navy, and the United States Marines, but there is much, much more to come. We're going to have a good time. As we ring in 2026, Americans across the nation will see the iconic Washington Monument illuminated with festive birthday lights to honor the start of this historic anniversary year. Then from June 25th to July 10th of next year, we will host the Great American State Fair on the National Mall, featuring pavilions from all 50 states, highlighting breathtaking innovations and celebrating America's exceptional history and culture. Frankly, you'll never see anything like it, and you'll never see anything like it again. In the fall, we will host the first ever Patriot Games, an unprecedented 4-day athletic event featuring the greatest high school athletes, one young man and one young woman from each state and territory. But I promise there will be no men playing in women's sports. You're not going to see that. You'll see everything but that. As I first announced in 2020, we will build the National Garden of American Heroes featuring statues of all-time greatest Americans, and we will build a triumphal arc as we celebrate 250 years of American freedom. We are the only major city. We are the only major capital. We are the only major place without a triumphal arc, a beautiful triumphal arc, one like in Paris where they have the beautiful arc in Paris. They call it the Arc de Triomphe. And we're going to have one in Washington, D.C. very soon. Construction will start in the very near future. And next spring, we will host a major prayer event on the National Mall to rededicate our country as one nation under God. We're not changing that. There are a lot of people who would like to see it. It'll never happen. And on Flag Day, we will have a one-of-a-kind UFC event here at the White House. It'll be the greatest champion fighters in the world, all fighting that same night. The great Dana White is hosting, and it's going to be something special. But all of this is just the beginning. 2026 will be a celebration of America like no other, honoring our nation in all of its glory. To help carry out these exciting plans, we have created a new public-private partnership. It's called Freedom 250. Working with states, companies, and organizations across the country, we will renew the patriotism, pride, and pioneering spirit of America and lay the groundwork for the next 250 years of independence and freedom. This will be a time like you've never had in your lives. America 250. Thank you. I love you all.
There you go. Freedom250.org. That was the video off of that website. Go and check it out. There's a lot of stuff in there. It shows the scheduling and stuff like that for next year. So go and check it out. It is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a start to our anniversary right there, guys. So now we got the Trump White House is trolling Obama and Biden with new plaques in the Presidential Walk of Fame. This was the best ever. And what they're showing here, and I'll let you see it, is the truth getting out. If you missed my opening monologue, You'll hear it here and you'll see it, what they're doing. And this is freaking awesome. I love it. Take a look at this. You don't have another president that's got the balls like this to do that. And it's freaking awesome. You gotta love that, man. I tell you what, that's awesome as hell right there. All right, let's keep going. We gotta get them. They should be in prison. Yes, sir. We're gonna talk about what Pat just talked about here in a second. So let me get on the ball here and get moving. Oh yeah, did you guys hear the Trump Media Fusion and Fusion Power Company, TAE Technology, is to merge together on a $6 billion deal. It is a new fusion technology they're going to create for power plants. I hope this goes through and they could do something about these electric companies because they are out of control with their prices and stuff. And this should happen to do something about that. So, all right, let's keep going. Right here it is. Pat just mentioned in here a couple articles back here about the left is bashing Oz and RFK for changing the rules of children getting transformed and gender surgeries. And if you guys watched the news conference today with him, and I got to watch it, HHS moves to block hospitals from performing gender surgeries on minors. And of course, all these Democrats are voted 200, I told you about yesterday, against stopping them from doing this. The problem is, and the big problem is they destroy these children's lives because of condoning mental illness. The doctors should definitely be thrown in prison, thrown away the key. Do not ever let them out. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. None of that bullshit, because this is disgusting. But these people want to fight this and say they can decide on their own what to do. Well, no. How do we do this? When we catch a kid robbing a store, assaulting somebody, murdering somebody, what do? We charge them as juveniles. Why do we do that? Because they say they don't have the mentality to realize what they're doing. So how the hell can you justify letting them cut off their junk or cutting their boobs off or whatever it is in the case? How can you justify that? They do not have the mentality to do that. And if a parent lets them do it, they need put in prison for mutilating. Yes, thank you for that, Texas Red. And hi, Texas Red, for genital mutilation. They need to go to prison, period, end of story. I don't give a shit who you are. You are a mental freak if you think you can change somebody's sex just by saying it. It doesn't happen that way. And it's not going to happen that way. And these people are putting a stop to it. Thank you for that, bringing that up, Pat. All right, let's keep going. DOJ eyes civil rights action against feds. State official who pursued Trump and MAGA. That's what they're going to get doing, and that's what they need to get done. But I saw this earlier, and it made sense. We've been in here almost a year with Pam Bondi. Who have you seen arrested or held accountable within this year? Anybody of major importance? Has anybody been held accountable from Pam Bondi? Hell to the no. She needs to go. You got to get somebody that's actually going to fight for people and to fight the law, to uphold the law, which she is not doing. She is not holding anybody accountable, and it needs to change. And Gregory Alencar did want me to mention here, take a moment in your thoughts tonight for the family of Greg Biffle. I think I said it right, Biffle or Bifle. He and his entire family in a plane crash today died in North Carolina. Wife, children, and 2 other men were on board. So, yes, thank you for that, Gregory. That is a shame. Electricity should be nearly monetarily free. The new innovations are even available, yet the criminals have held back. Oh, yeah. That's just like Gregory, that's just like the water engine. They had the engine could run on water. They have an engine that can run on used oil, cooking oil. Oh yeah. But they won't put it out there because the oil companies and everybody that owns stock in oil will lose everything. But they will not release the innovation. This is what's pathetic about this country. It's all about the Benjamins, period. Oops, what did I do with that? Nope, back up here. All righty then. They will allow it at 18, even though the human brain isn't fully developed until 22. You have to be 21 to drink, 18 to get a sex reaffirming operation. I don't think then, because back in the day, and I told you guys about this before, they said anybody that committed murder before 18 could reappeal if they got a life sentence. They could, if they expunged all their appeals, they can make a fight to appeal it again because and what Pat just said, your brains were not developed enough to understand that you committed a murder. And a lot of the inmates that were at my prison when I was still there, they did, and some of them got life, then some of them got off. Oh yeah, some of them got their not expunged, but they got their sentence reduced because they were under 18, and some of them did not. So goes to tell you what's going on here, guys. I'm telling you, the stupid shit that's going on is unbelievable. U.S. announces a massive $10 billion package of arms sales to Taiwan. That's okay as long as Taiwan's paying us that $10 billion. That's fine, because I did look into what they got. Some of the viewers were talking about that deal for Israel. That's bullshit, because we the taxpayers are fronting the majority of the money for that deal. Israel's only paying us a short bit amount of money for all this stuff that they're giving them. That's got to stop. We got to, these people want our protection. They want our weaponry and all that stuff. They need to pay for it themselves, not us. The hell with them. And you guys heard last night, service members are getting a $1,776 Warrior dividend for Christmas. That's awesome right there, too. Let's get our dividend from the tariffs, too. I want my $2,000. Hey, they're getting it. They deserve it more than we do, but this is what it's for. That's what they said they were going to do. I guarantee we're not going to see it. They both pass weird laws at the same time, probably so they don't get in any trouble with Greta Bond. Oh, yeah. All right, let's keep going. We got a few more here to get through real fast here. Another one of those keep your enemies closer. Exactly, Cat Attack. And we're not going to miss this one. Oh, no, we're not going to miss this one. It's next to the last. All right, here. Can Maduro survive Trump's oil pressure campaign? Hits his regime with the weak spot. He's got him surrounded. They stole some of our tankers. I think it was last year or something. And he's not letting them get away with it. He's got them surrounded. They cannot get their way out. They try to fight. They're going to lose big time. So it's what he's doing now. We guys heard all that. All right, here we go. What do we got? Epicenter of fraud. Minnesota's empty stomachs, fake autism therapy, and a scandal that could top $2 billion with all this fraud from the Somalis and all that stuff. And you got Tampon Tim in the middle of it all. So when are we going to see some accountability for this stuff? All this stuff that we've seen this past year since Trump got into office, all this evidence, so-called evidence, and nobody's being held accountable for it. We're holding hearings. We're sending out letters. Oh, yeah, we got no problem doing that, but nobody is held accountable. That's the bad part about it. And now Pelosi, the big mouth drunken bitch, running her mouth again. She says she's discussing possibilities of a third impeachment if the Democrats win the House. Oh, yeah, there she goes again. And that drunken bitch supposed to be the hell out of here. They're already planning on it. So this is why we got to keep the Democrats out of the power, guys. I'm telling you, over and over again, we got to keep it done. State, local, federal level, guys. Election should be nearly, yeah, okay, I already did that. All right, here we go. Biden State Department knew of would-be Trump assassin ignoring the warning sign. The guy in Florida that was sacked out in the bushes over at his golf resort, the Biden administration knew about him, had plenty of warnings about him, and of course, they just blew it off. So whoever had that information, they need to be arrested. What are they waiting for? I don't understand how these weak-ass Republicans are putting up with this shit. I could not put up with it. I don't know why they're doing it. I thought she was too, Cat Attack. But that dumb bitch just does not want to leave. It's crazy, right? All right, got a couple more here. We'll get through them real fast if it shuts off. There we go. Okay, what's the next one? Oh, yeah, you heard about the Brown University guy? Oh, yeah, they're crying. The sheriff, the spokesperson for him. Oh, he was, and I don't even think I brought that up there. The spokesperson for them is a trans freak, mental freak, and said, "You guys got to stop calling him what the hell did he call? A radical terrorist." Oh yeah, something like that. He said, "Oh yeah, look at the freak that was saying it." But they said he yelled Allah Akbar, and they still haven't confirmed that. Then you got the sheriff or whatever he is that's running this stuff. He's got some stuff coming up about him too that is kind of suspicious of what's going on in here too. So bought and paid for. They're all bought and paid for by the rhinos. Exactly right. But this one here I got up there now is House Democrats, of course, drop more images a day before Trump's administration release deadline comes aboard. You know, I'm going to let you watch this video real quick, but it makes no sense to me that they want to drop these so-called pictures and all this stuff now. Instead of doing it 4 years, they had 4 years to do it, and they did nothing. But the one they dropped today actually puts Bill Gates in the spotlight. Take a look. You'll see what I mean here in a second. This is the kind of stuff that they're putting out. So why now? Why do they put it out now instead of doing it 4 years ago when they had the chance to do it back then? Nancy Pelosi is hanging on for dear life not to be indicted for her insider trading. And I hope it's done, Greg, or Gregory, but I don't know. I don't know if it will be or not. That's the bad part about it. But hey, let's get this one out of the way so we can sit there and do the videos. And I got to remember which is which. Oh, it's that one. All right, let's see who the winner of tonight's first drone, one of 2 drones that's coming out tonight. Let's see who's going to be the winner of that. The 12 days of Christmas is coming to an end, and then it's not, you know what? That one's out of here because they ain't been on here for a long time. So it's out of here. So we're going to find somebody that actually watches the show, and let's see who the first drone for tonight, if they're on here or not. And oh my God, it is actually Lee himself. Lee, congratulations, Lee. From Wimpkin, from X, from everywhere. Lee is our winner for tonight's first drone of 2. Lee, congratulations. I will get it sent out. If not Saturday, it won't go out until Monday, Lee, because of my procedure tomorrow. No, nothing. But Lee, congratulations to Lee. He jumps in Facebook, to X, to Wimpkin, to all over the place. Lee, congratulations for tonight. Guys, we got 2 more. We've got another drone going out, and we've got a flag. I might do the flag, then the drone. Might do the flag on Monday, the 250th anniversary flag. And guess what? I got another flag to give away, but that's going to happen later on. But we'll do the flag on Monday. We'll do the other drone on Tuesday to end. But our last show of the day, the Holly Jolly Christmas edition. Oh yes, on Tuesday. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. It's going to be a powerful show. But hey, guys, one more time, congratulations to Lee. And we'll get stuff going on. I've already got it packaged up for him. I won't be able to get it out to the mail because of tomorrow. So, all right, guys, let's get back to the fun and let's get back to the videos. Let's start with this one first. We are going, hey, you're welcome, Lee. Let's start. This comes from Texas Tammy. This is a short one. Jeff Dunham, but it was funny as hell, and I had to put this in there. It's not it's not a part of the Throwback Thursday. We'll get to that in a second, but this is awesome. Here, take a look.
What? The cursing. Oh, damn. Crap. Fuck. Sorry. Like I said, there are kids watching. I got it. Kids, don't say fuck. Peanuts. At home. Even at school, you learned it in the first place.
Now that was funny right there. I love that one, Tammy. That was freaking hilarious right there. All right, I'm gonna give you one of these for tonight. This one is great too. You gotta watch this one. This is another Jeff Dunham, but this one is Walter. And 'twas the night before Christmas. Take a look.
Walter's night before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through my house, no family was stirring, all drunk and passed out. They'd hung their stockings by my chimney with care, but I'd switched them out with my wife's underwear. My dumb next-door neighbors were asleep in their beds, but their dog kept on barking. I'm sad he's not dead. I hate this whole season, all the presents to wrap. How fun is this for me? Like a bad spinal tap. But out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I bounced off my wife, 'cause she'd gotten much fatter. I tried to get past her, tripped over the trash. Oh great, she looks mad now. Here comes her hot flash. A tune started playing outside in the snow. Out the window I saw him. He called out, "Hey bro." And what to my wondering eyes was quite clear, a big happy black dude and his case of light beer. He was driving a sleigh, but that can't be Saint Nick. Is that really him now, or just his sidekick? "Yes, I'm Kris Kringle," the guy up and sang, "and those are my reindeer. It ain't no big thing." An actor? A rapper? Please tell me it's fiction. Confound it, it's stupid. Who gave him permission? Not the top of my porch. Now to whom must I call? Hurry up, Trump. You must build that big wall. A bit peeved, and before I could ascertain why, they zoomed quite unstoppable right through the sky. Right up to my housetop the hooligans flew, with a sleigh full of toys and Black Nicholas too. My grandson was tinkling, the dog that went woof, 'cause up in the ceiling we heard some big hoofs. I spit out my cornbread and said, "Hit the ground." Out the chimney St. Nicholas came. He was brown. Brother dressed all in fur really was a good look, besides being tarnished with ashes and soot. He had all the toys in his oversized pack. This dude was so huge, I thought he was Shaq. Dark eyes? Wait, they twinkled. His dimples were merry. Yeah, I felt kind of bad. This wasn't so scary. His face looked quite happy, with kind of a glow. I felt I should give him my best old Bordeaux. He had not a pipe stuck between his white teeth, just a big giant smile. My grandson said, "Sweet." Of course he was fat, with a big old pot belly, and his boots were well used, so I'm sure a bit smelly. He was chubby and plump, and I said to myself, in the dark he's the same as any old elf. A wink and we knew, no, there's nothing to dread. We'd rather have him than some white crackerhead. He spoke not a word, but then started to smirk. We saw all the panties. Yeah, me, that's my work. He then spread his presents, gave 3 ho-ho-hos, last giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, it was now very clear. What does it matter? He could be from Zaire. Then I heard him exclaim, "Dude thought I was white. Merry Christmas to y'all, yo. Don't be so uptight." Merry Christmas. Silence! I kill you!
Yeah, that was great right there. I got another one, but I'm not going to show it right now. Donald Trump. Yes, Donald Trump. That's funny as right there. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me get down through here and let me find where we're going to start here. Where the hell we go? Here's some old school nostalgia that'll take you back in time.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service.
Tell me you guys don't remember that stuff. I remember everything and had everything on there. I'm telling you what. You can't just get no more throwback than that, right, guys? All right, we are not done yet. Let's see what else we got here. Here's best Christmas movies of the 80s. Let me know if you guys have seen these or if you haven't seen any of them. Oh, wait, we got breaking news. The authorities have found the body of the Brown shooting suspect dead. Yes, sir, Bob. That's what they're going to be. They're going to be doing a update here soon on it. So that was just come out for that. All right. Let's go with the best commercial or Christmas movies of the 80s. Here we go. God, I love those movies, guys. If you haven't watched any of those, go ahead and check them out. I've watched, the clackers. You like those, Pat? You see, I love those things. That was freaking awesome right there. All right, let's get rid of this one. What else we got here? Let's see. Oh, here we go. These are the commercials that were played when Charlie Brown's Christmas came out. Oh, yeah, take a look. Who had a TV like that?
Christmas. Sponsored by Peter Paul Cadbury, maker of Mounds, Almond Joy, York, and Cadbury's Dairy Milk Chocolate. And by Carefree Sugarless Gum, now with a new, fresher taste.
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Remember what Lucy said? This doesn't seem to fit the modern spirit. I don't care. For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which will be to all people. I'll take this little thing home.
Got a VCR on the top of there.
Really will work in our place.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown! Hearts are heralding, jumping.
Now you're talking some throwback right there. I'm telling you, right? What? Yes, sir, Bob. Oh, that was a total setup right there, isn't it? Kennard, welcome over there. All right, let's keep going here. What else we got here tonight? Let me find out what we got here. All right, here are some more Christmas commercials from the 80s. Check this out and take a trip through time right here, guys.
Inside that little Hershey's Kiss is the big, big taste of chocolate.
Inside this little Hershey's Kiss
Is the chocolate we all love. Inside this little Hershey's Kiss is the big, big taste of chocolate.
Hershey's Kisses, that little mouthful of chocolate everybody loves, wrapped in all the colors of Christmas.
Inside this little Hershey's Kiss
Is the chocolate we all love.
Mattel Electronics is offering a big Christmas bonus on its electronic games. You can get cash rebates by mail from $2 up to $12 using these coupons when you buy qualifying electronic games and a Pepsi-Cola product. Get details and coupons at the toy, electronic, and food stores featuring these Mattel Electronics and Pepsi-Cola displays. And score a cash Christmas bonus from Mattel Electronics.
Ooh, something for Santa.
Look what I brought you, Santa. Holiday chocolate.
Oh, they're red and green.
Mom brought them home for the family. I saved that for you.
Holidays chocolates. Delicious milk chocolate in red and green shells.
Now about my list.
There's nothing like holidays for your holidays from the makers of M&M's.
Moi.
According to legend, little folk know Hills is where the toys are.
Hills Toy Layaway. Just 10% down, a small service charge. Lays away toys, little and large. Hundreds of toys. Express layaway too. So layaway is even easier for you. Remember, Hills Toy Layaway. One reason they're different and why they say
Hills is where the toys are.
At low prices every day.
Let you turn things on or off from anywhere in the room. Just plug in the clapper and a television, lamp, stereo, almost anything you want to clap on and off.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper.
Clapper is available at Meyer, Perry, Hills, and Osco.
Tell me those were some oldie but goodies right there. Hills. I love going to Hills. I was just messaging that to Gregory over here. I go in there. I get every time my mom took us there. I got popcorn, or you got one of those slushies, the ices. Oh yeah, with that straw that had like the spoon on the bottom. You guys remember that? Oh, most definitely. That was some good old time right there. I tell you, I love the smell of Hills when you walked in because they had everything cooking, the pretzels and all that stuff. That was great. You don't see that anymore around here anyways. The malls are dead. You know how they used to have Santa Claus in the mall and stuff, and the train that you could ride, and all the department stores had their windows fixed. You don't see that stuff anymore. Everybody's buying online. It's a shame when you go to a mall right now. It's like a freaking ghost town. That's what's a shame about it all. All right, let me move on down to here real quick. Here is your first movie. You guys tell me in chat what this is. To put your thinking caps on. Here's a good one for you. Okay, guys, tell me who that is. Tell me what movie that was from. That's not very old, but tell me what Christmas movie that was from. I'm going to wait for a little bit while you guys figure this one out. If you haven't watched it, you got to watch that one. I'm telling you, it's a good one. Bingo, Shell. So I'm going to give them a couple minutes because we got delays everywhere. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to knock that one out. The clapper. You got to love that clapper, right? Clap on, clap off. You got to love. Oh, yeah. If you like scary movies, Texas Red, check out that movie. And that movie, and it's going to come up because I know Wimpkin is a little slow on the thing here, and I can't see it over there, but the movie is Krampus. Yes, that is Santa's evil brother. You guys got to check it out. If you have never seen Krampus, go check it out. It's pretty good if you like scary movies. All right, here's another one. This is an oldie, but a goodie.
I never saw the sun shine so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by when you're in love, my heart they fly.
Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man.
The two greatest figures in show business, Bing and Danny, as two ex-GIs who form the perfect partnership.
All righty, guys. There's an oldie buddy goodie. Aha! Shell's on a roll tonight. Cleveland used to be a beautiful Christmas time. Higbee's. I remember Higbee's, Mally's, mini window Christmas field. And then isn't that a shame? Mr. Fixer, for Christmas, I got the clap. That's funny, Fix. But you guys know that Shell figured that one out. Shell is on a roll tonight. And it's so, Wimpkins just, played a hell of a pinhead in Hellraiser. Yes, he did, Charles. That was great. But this movie was White Christmas. Oh, yeah, 1954. I had to throw an oldie in there, guys. Here's your last one. Give me a shout out. Let me know if you guys know this one.
We skip Christmas. We'll go bask in the Caribbean sun.
We skip Christmas? What's up? No Christmas Eve party?
Run away from Christmas, huh?
A lot of the neighbors are pretty upset.
5 months, 2 weeks, 2 days. I love the baby's been gone. If you see my baby, free Frosty, free Frosty.
They want Frosty?
They do not get Frosty.
Nora, stop the car. Talk to me, Nora, please. Hurry, if you see my baby, please send her home.
Hello? Mom, Dad, I changed my mind and I'm coming home for Christmas.
What?
Okay, guys. Shell. Damn, Shell 3 for 3. Shell was 3 for 3 tonight. What the heck with that? I couldn't even get you tonight. Man, I love this movie. That movie was the best. I can't give it away yet. No, Pat. I can't give it away because Texas Jeff got it. Yes, he did. Texas Tammy got it too. Look at that. You knocked it out of the park right there. Oh my. Guys, you did a great job on that one. Holy moly. Let me make sure I got that erased here. Christmas with the Cranks. That was absolutely it. All right, we're going back up here because I wanted to give enough time for another one that Texas Tammy sent me. You guys will love this one. This is Ahmed and Jingle Bombs. Take a look.
Dashing through the sand with a bomb strapped to my back. I have a nasty plan for Christmas in Iraq. I got through checkpoint A, but not through checkpoint B. That's when I got shot in the ass by the U.S. military. Oh, jingle bombs, your soldier shot me dead. The only thing that I have left is this towel upon my head. I used to be a man, but every time I cough, thanks to Uncle Sam, my nuts keep falling off. Stop looking, you perverts! Oh, jingle bombs, I think I got screwed. Don't laugh at me because I'm dead, or I kill you.
And there we go with Ahmed and Jingle Bombs. Gotta love that one too, right, guys? I had to give enough to get put up there. That was freaking awesome right there. All right, for the rest of the ones that I have, are going to save them for Tuesday for the Holly Jolly Christmas edition of the Conservative Viewpoint, guys. It's going to be awesome. Let me tell you what. Let me throw Lee's name down there. Hey, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. I enjoyed having you guys in here. I enjoyed doing Throwback Thursday. We will continue Throwback Thursday next year, but tonight was the final episode of the Christmas edition of the Throwback Thursday, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the show, guys, and I want to wait to see you on Monday. That's when I'll be back. But I have to work over the weekend once I get the anesthesia out of my head and get the videos together. So you guys got until probably Sunday to get me any more pictures in. Christmas pictures of your trees, your house, whatever. Get them into me so I can get them in the video because I am going to be working on it this weekend. So we're going to get it together. If not, I'm going to go with what I have, and we're going to have a great celebration on Tuesday. And Monday, we'll be back with a weekend wrap up and another great show, guys. With that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you with this. And there you have it, folks. Another Throwback Thursday in the books. I want to say a massive, massive thank you to every single one of you for spending your evening with me. Whether you're watching from a small town in the heartland or a big city on the coast, it's an honor to be your voice in these wild times. I truly hope you enjoyed tonight's trip down memory lane as much as I did. Now, a quick reminder for the schedule. I'll be taking tomorrow off to spend it in getting some testing done. But don't worry, we are finishing the year strong. I'll be back in the chair for 2 more massive episodes before we head into the official Christmas break. Monday, December 22nd, we've got the weekend wrap-up where we'll break down all the news the mainstream media is trying to hide over the weekend. And Tuesday, December 23rd, it's our final show before the Christmas break, the Holly Jolly Christmas episode. We are going all out for that one so special. So you better believe it's going to be a celebration you won't want to miss, guys, because we're going to get it all out. We got a lot of Christmas videos to go over, so you won't want to miss it. So mark your calendars. I'll see your beautiful Patriot faces right back here on Monday, December 22nd. In the meantime, guys, stay strong, stay hopeful, and most importantly, keep the Christmas spirit burning bright. God bless you, God bless his troops, and God bless the United States of America. Good night, everyone, and keep it jolly. I'll see you back here live on Monday.